Because the gospel is the power.
Amen.
Those who know me know that I am a lover of Reformed theology.
And it has at its very center the person and the work of Jesus Christ. It is not simply good news that informs us or entertains us. It is not some kind of contemporary infotainment or some form of divine infomercial. No, no, no.
In another report from the Bonner Group, in comparing the traditional church with the now growing house churches, Bonner reports the following. Those who attend a conventional church are generally content to show up and accept whatever that church has on the agenda. They place the responsibility for their spiritual growth on the shoulders of the church, according to Bonner.
It's not, it doesn't give us some temporary relief, some commercial break, some temporary respite from the drudgery and despair of Monday life.
We found that most conventional church goers have no desire to help improve their congregation's ministry, nor do they feel a need to increase their personal spiritual responsibility.
And one of the reasons why I love Reformed theology, it's one of the many reasons, is that the Reformed faith is so instructed by the historical creeds and catechisms and confessions that have taught the church over the years.
The question we should all be asking or seeking answers for today is what's missing in our church experience that causes people to go elsewhere.
Whether it's the Belgian Confession or the Heidelberg Catechism or the Canons of Dort or the Westminster Confession of Faith or the London Baptist Confession or even the popular nowadays New Hampshire Baptist Confession. These confessions and catechisms, as well as many others, have taught the church and informed the church and have guarded the church and guarded the truth of the church down through the years.
May I suggest to you that what we've already heard in this conference, that what's missing is the preaching and application of the pure gospel of the Lord Jesus Christ.
And I love the fact that to stay consistent with the confessions and the historic catechism of the church assists us in staying true to the faith that has once and for all been delivered to the saints. I love the confessions and I love the catechisms.
But it's a declaration of a new life that comes from above, from the majesty and the might and the mercy of God.
The truth of God determines truth concerning ourselves. And this is what God is saying to Israel. The objective truth about God makes valid subjective truth, and not the other way around.
Where did the power come from that came with the gospel? The power came from the message itself.
Yes,
the power is inherent in the message. It's in the message. That's why Paul uses the term dunamis. It's not power that is added to the message. Watch this. We don't empower the gospel.
Oh, okay. Okay.
We don't have to choke ourselves up, work ourselves up into a frenzy to preach the gospel so that it can be powerful. In fact, the phraseology, a powerful gospel preach, is really a misnomer. The power isn't in the preacher. The power, listen, is inherent in the gospel itself. Because the gospel is the power.